Hey there, Angel of Galaxite, back with some more channeled messages. Hope all's well. Just want to say thank you to each and every one of you who keeps clicking on my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you'd like to support my little channel, what would be really great would be to subscribe, to like, commenting's good, sharing. Also hit that notification button so you know when I've got new content out. These are all little ways just to support what I'm doing so that they lift the algorithms, which actually just means that I'm going to be seen more, so I can get my messages out there more. So if you could do that for me, I'd be very blessed. Thank you very, very much. Just remember, Spirit works through us in mystical and mysterious ways. These messages may not go directly to the intended person. They may be talking about someone you know, could be their love lost one, or a situation around you or them. Just remember, you're just maybe this heavenly post person who delivers communication where it needs to go. As not everyone is going to want to sit through this if they've just lost someone for a start off. So you could be the person just to let them know, you know what, guess what, I've just got to cheer them up. Anyway, remember, if I say male or female, we have both aspects of the divine, feminine and masculine, so please take that as it resonates. Also, piggybacking rule. So, sorry, I don't want to be like a parrot, but I've just got to get through this just in case somebody's new viewing these. But yeah, so what happens is a soul can piggyback on a message. Your loved one could come through. The message is for somebody else, but it means something to you. You know, you're thinking, whoa, is this for me or not? But maybe the name's not right, or the date's not right, or maybe it's just the names or the dates. You know what I'm saying anyway. Anyway, let's get on, shall we? Okay, see what's happening today. Okay. All right. So I've got this. I've got two people. I've got two souls here. I can feel them. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Go on in. All right. So it's just a quickie, I'm told. I just want to say, who are you? Okay. I've got Kevin and Graham. All right. They've just told me they haven't done this before. Okay. They'd just like to simply say hi to all who organised the memorial and the ceremony for them. I think, you know, they're saying it was really appreciated, and they wouldn't have changed a thing. Perfect. And I'm just hearing, but this is from, is this Graham? Keep, I think Graham's saying, keep the home fires burning bright till we meet again, and farewell. So just a quick pop in. So if you know a Kevin and Graham on the other side, and you've organised all that, then this message could be for you. Okay. Next, please. Alright, so I have somebody named Arthur. He's telling me he would have, well, he left behind a grandfather even, style clock. This was given to a family member. It's so funny actually, because I did walk past today, just outside a house, a small version of that type of clock. I did notice that, because I'm like that, the time on the clock was 1:20. So this may be relevant to somebody. It has the usual swinging pendulum in brass. And it had a dark wood exterior to it, as you would imagine a grandfather clock. But what was nice, it says, please take if you want it. I also noticed that this beautiful bird on the top of it as well. I'm not sure whether it was an eagle or I don't know what kind of bird that would be. Probably not an eagle. So further on outside the house, just behind some railings, someone had been potting some plants, I noticed. But had forgotten to pick up a digital watch which laid next to these pots. So that's 2 timepieces with this message already. So obviously I'm kind of feeling it's to do with timings, and as these would be really relevant to this. So maybe this loved one knew he was running out of time. A little short on what he wanted to do or say. Time is definitely important with this. I'm feeling that very strongly. Maybe time was of the essence. And maybe time is of the essence even, and action is necessary. I'm being told now that you'll know what this is if this message is for you. I'm also hearing temptation. I think you want to do something one way, but you know your heart, and you know in your heart it's not the way to go. That's what I'm hearing. All right. What is so funny about all this is I reached home and noticed that my moon phase clock had stopped working. So I guess 3 timepieces were my signs and synchronicities today. So what do we know about Arthur? Come on. He says he's been a little bit on the serious side at times, but he knew how to have fun. But there's a time and a place, so that's the sort of person he'd be. I'm hearing 3 children. Okay, and his wife is on his side of the veil, so they're very much reunited. Also his parents his parents were the first to greet him, he's telling me. And he's wanting to give comfort with that information. Lovely, thank you. He wouldn't have been a tall man, and he would have had, I feel, kind of rosy sort of cheeks. You know, like when you're working outside and you look a bit, don't mean to be rude, weathered, you know. Alright, yeah. Just wants to send his love. The names I've got with that, again, take them as a resonate. Annabelle, Charlie, Nora, Kenneth and Sarah. Okay. I know Debbie I'm hearing right at the very end. Alright. Okay. I'm just hearing I love you. Keep going. Alright, thank you for that. Just thinking about the please take, you know. So please take, and the time's important, and you know, action is necessary. So yeah. Alright. You'll know anyway. That's what I'm told. Alright, thank you for that. So I just want to talk about, you know, when you've lost someone, you know, like focus and concentration. So the confusion you feel is part of the reorganization process of grieving. You're probably struggling with forgetfulness and are having difficulty following through on simple plans. So take your time in doing everything, even if it feels as if you are moving in slow motion. Write lists to help you remember, and place items that you need to take with you near the front door. But we need to do that when we're in the change. So we're not forgetting things. Always put always put your car keys, bank card, glasses, or whatever you've got in the same places so you can easily find them. And remember that all of this is temporary, a temporary reaction to a very serious life change that you are experiencing. So please have compassion for yourself. If you are forgetful, and know that you are doing the best you can, all right? Our angel number today is 671. Your situation is determined by the degree that you use positive words in your thoughts, speech and writing. The more positive you are, the better your outcome. The healing words from the angels are: when you place your faith in the Creator, within and above, as the source for which you have been waiting, you can move ahead easily. Alright, so whether you believe in the universe, Creator, Source, God. Okay. So our song today is I'm All Out of Love. So your loved one's telling me that he was, of course, by your side through those challenging times. While you were feeling sad and lying alone, your head on the pillow is showing me. You were thinking of him till it hurt. There may have been times when you have wondered if he was feeling the hurt and pain of the separation in the same way you were. He heard your thoughts, so don't think he didn't. Would it be different for him on the other side, you were thinking? You were not sure if he would still feel the same kind of raw pain of this separation. So many times, not really knowing how and what to think and feel. He knows that you're still feeling tormented and torn apart, and that you wish you could carry his smile in your heart. There's just too many times when your life seems so low. Gosh, he wants to make you believe that tomorrow could bring a brighter day. Although today may not really know, it will be helpful to try and imagine him there holding you tight, sorry about my throat, and feeling the love as you do so. Try to drown out the noise, as he will be sending positive, loving emotions your way. Be open to feel. I'm all out of love, like the song says. Remember, I'm working with the lyrics with this. I'm so lost without you. I knew you were right, believing for so long. I'm all out of love. What am I without you? So you may be feeling them. I can't be too late to say that I was wrong. So maybe this loved one couldn't have ever imagined the impact of his departure. You know how it would affect you. Raw pain. He says we've all witnessed grief and pain, all watched loved ones go through this. But it's incredibly difficult when you can't reach them or they can't see you. Just imagine that when someone's trying to contact you, your loved one's there trying to tell you, but it's falling on deaf ears, sending signs, and it's like, it must be so frustrating. We never really think about it from that angle, I think. But as the song goes, a wish on his part that he could come back, carry you home away from those long, lonely nights. He saw you reaching for him, wondering if he is feeling it too. Yes, he feels the pull, and of course your love will always feel oh so right. He's taking me back to a desperate time when you were thinking to yourself that What would he say and how would he feel if you joined him? Oh, trigger warning, that's not good. As you felt that you couldn't hold on, was a realization that there's no easy way. I don't know, it felt just, the feeling is just like it's getting harder and harder each day. You missed his love. You wished you were gone and now in his arms. There may have been thoughts that you cannot and will not be able to go on without him. You know what? But he's so glad that you just didn't go down that route and chose to get through the grief and the loss, or at least you're working through it. So the song, what were you thinking of? It was unthinkable, as many people rely on you. You know, they needed you to remain strong. It might not have felt that way. You needed to show them how to navigate through what had happened, you know, his demise. He's so proud of you. As it wasn't easy for him to watch, but you triumphed in the end. And even if it's just a small triumph, it's better than nothing. Keep going, keep being strong, keep trudging, keep moving, and know he's there with you. Now the dates I have, well, the date I have is 1980. So the number 19 or 80 if the date doesn't fit. But remember, these can be dates of your loved ones. So maybe you've got an older sibling that was born on that date, or door numbers, you know, just take it as it resonates. Or it's an era that you liked, you know. I've got the initials A and H, P and C, R and B, M and C, K and L, T and N. And the names Sharon, Natalie, Kendra, Philip, Tony, Shelton, Maynard and Florence with this. Remember, these could be people on the other side, people watching, people in your environment, you know, workplace. Sometimes it's strange really when I've had a reading with someone, they just come up with somebody who worked in the local shop as well, you know, who I knew as a child. So it's just confirmation that they're watching over you and they've seen you there, you know. Alright, let's go into my next message, shall we? So Dawn is coming through now. Dawn. She's telling me she was an estate agent who had a great life. She really enjoyed her job. She's quite enthusiastic as she's saying that. Dark hair. Lean type of figure. She really loved to socialise. She would have had a holiday once or twice a year, depending. I'm told she has 2 bulldogs. To pick a human bulldog called Dougie. Okay. So this one must be a little bit of a joker. Her voice would have been soft, you know, nice to listen to, you know, that type of voice that you could, rather than a grating voice. I'm hearing she was sensible to a fault. And she's telling me she was great at her job, so that's nice. She would have played like a nurturing role at work even. You know, took care of others wherever she went. She's telling me that one of her family members is really out of touch with reality. Oops. Feeling hopeless. She's telling you to stop seeing everything as an obstacle. Focus on the positives. Choose to see the glass half full. You'll be rewarded for your efforts. Soon that will turn into a full glass. So how can you do this, you know? Focus on the positives. You know, be patient. And you know, like a positive mindset are the keys to success. When I have a negative thought, which I do, I'm only human, I will then automatically see something that I'm grateful for. you know, I will change that with something positive. And after a while it becomes really easy. So she wants to give you, Dougie, a huge kiss. Oh. And thank you for the regular flowers when he visits her resting place. It's a wonderful feeling. She's wondering... oh, okay. So I think she's trying to tell me that you often wonder which kind of flowers, what bunch to pick. And then you'll go, no, I don't think so. I think that might be better. So she watches you do that. And then she tells me sometimes you want to switch up the colours, you know. And the variety of these flowers. And she loves that. Thank you. I love you. I'm hearing. Thank you. Alright, thank you very much. So this loved one. Okay, where are we going with this? May have been described as a perfectionist. No name yet, but could be slightly critical. I'm feeling this person would have built and created or promoted something that would have had a positive impact on the community. See, it's like a hard-working visionary who had big dreams, followed them through with practical passion as well. So she may have been a motivational speaker. I feel she would have had a loud voice, you know, one that would command. Yeah, adept at making people listen to her words and take notice. Bit of a leader then, maybe. So why she's here? Why are you here? She wants to first of all let her sister know all is great, and she's with the usual crowd who have crossed over. So you may have been wondering that. She's saying you'll know what that means, alright. Okay, so there is a need for you to accept and let go and move on. She wants you to work through the art of forgiveness and family issues. She's so proud of you. Wow. She says, you are becoming a master organizer, manager and leader. And it's truly a joy to see. That's what I'm hearing. I've got the month of February, I was going to say, that coming to mind. July, April. I also have diabetes and inflammation with this person. Pardon me, sorry, sometimes I belch when I'm channeling, for all those who don't know. So, Right, so I've got the name Tara, Michelle, Karen, Joe, Darius, Michelle, and I don't know whether this is the first name or last, but Keen, alright? Keen. Okay, so let's go into my point. In the quiet of the night, we walk hand in hand down the path across the sand. Looking into the eyes, I feel the time is right, standing together beneath the blue moonlight. The wind starts to blow, the trees shake, the ocean waves begin to break. Holding you close, I feel the time is right, holding one another beneath the blue moonlight. The tides ride slowly, our feet in the surf. A star falls from heaven on its way toward the earth. Making a wish, I feel the time is right, wishing together the blue moonlight. Our time has come, we may say goodbye. Night has fallen in the November sky. No need to cry, for this time was right, to fall in love beneath the moonlight. I thought that was beautiful. I don't know who it's by, but thank you, whoever it is. I hope you don't mind me using that. Okay, right. Okay, so we might go into some cards, but I'm not sure. Let me just check, see if I'm still filming. Yes, I am. Did we say? I can't remember now. Yeah, I think I've got enough time. I'm sorry, I keep running out, don't I, of time with this. So, okay. So my first card out today is the Hanged One. So, as we know with the Hanged Man, Hanged One, I should say. I feel like somebody is feeling vilified, and it's something about the way you are. I think you're a little bit different, you know, a little bit edgy, a little bit out there. I think sometimes you feel a little bit judged. Sometimes it gets you down because you just want to express who you are. You are unique. We're all unique in our own way. But I think you're into things, esoteric stuff, and sometimes people think that you're dark, whatever that means, you know, when really you're a truth seeker. You know, and sometimes you have to go within and spend a lot of time on your own in order to gain knowledge. You know, sometimes you can't read a book where you're, you know, when there's so much going on around you. You need that solitude, you need that time to think. Also, I feel somebody here is very, very intuitive, and they need that time to reset as well. So I would just say that you're a little bit of a loner, whoever you are, which is not a bad thing, you know. If you can be alone, that's a strength, it's not a weakness. What else have we got with that? Okay, all right. So straight away I can see, beautiful, what a beautiful card, that there is some type of wish with the Nine of Hearts. I think sometimes you want to break free of what everybody, what you portray into people, or this perceived thing that you know. You want people to see who you are. This is your wish. We're not what we look like on there. Well, it's what's on the side of us, isn't it? You know, it's not on the outside. And I think it's wonderful, you know, when I was younger, I had green hair, all sorts of different coloured hair, you know. I used to dress up in different types of clothes and model, you know, a lot of these alternative, if you like, clothes, you know, and I didn't want to look normal, if you like. There's nothing wrong with looking normal, but that's not the way I was. I expressed myself with my clothes and all that. A little bit boring now, but back in the day, people would like to take photographs of me and stuff because of my clothes and my hair and how I would, you know, how I would do things. But sometimes it can, you know, sometimes you just need to stand up and be proud of who you are. You're beautiful, you know, it's wonderful, and I think it's brave to step out looking completely different and have all eyes on you. There's nothing wrong with that. But this, you know, this solitude, I think you're going to start really realising that you've just got to be you, you know, whatever it is. Don't get down about it. Be you. Be unapologetic about it. Move towards this, because this is really how you look. Beautiful. And when we think about, I think you can get so much more satisfaction, still there with the energies, sorry, you know, and you know, you're just going to feel kind of peace and happiness with who you are. And I think sometimes as you age, you tend to feel that